smoke, then roll up. You don't like me, then so what? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I know I'm great, so hold up. You don't bump me, then so what? You don't bump me, then so what? Hold up, hold up.
I guess to start, artist from South Jersey. I go by the name Deige. My name's David Johnson. David Johnson putting it together, got Deige. My parents thought DJ was corny, so we just always stuck with that. It was a family nickname that was passed from my father to my grandpa, then basically passed on to me. So it's like, that name holds a lot of weight to what I'm doing with music and everything. And I really couldn't think of a rap name. So I was like, I might as well go with something that people already call me anyway. Something that's kind of unique too, because no one's ever heard that name either. That's a little basic about me. Man, funny part about Neon is people like, I guess you could say I was the founder of Neon, but it really started because I had boys that really make music and they're just like, bro, like we might just make music as a collective. And I didn't really believe in myself as being a leader. And they're like, bro, like you already do all this other stuff. Why don't you just, make a group out of it? So, me and my boys decided to make the group. We called it Neon because one, if you're a real OG fan, you know that a lot of my remixes back in the day, I always recorded within neon lights. Like I always had lights on. Whenever I'm in the studio, I like having lights. It's a little ambiance I like for my music. And Neon also stands for Never Echo Others' Negativity. So that everything Neon basically just stands, we just stand for a lot of positivity. It's not a lot of positivity in the rap game, so with us doing music and us trying to bring positivity into music as of right now, it just seemed fitting to just make that the name, honestly. When I'm in this booth, pass me that wop me a piece from you. I cannot wait. I cannot. So it's hard because I don't want to put Neon in there, like, because obviously I look at like the ASAP Mobs or like the Odd Futures where it's like they all just went crazy, like Frank, Tyler, Earl, everybody from that collective, they're all doing great things. I don't want to try to compare us to anybody, but I want us to be able to, still have the group name, but we all have our solo work that's still tough. Like, I don't want people to feel like, oh, because my man's Goody, he does a lot of drill rap and stuff. I don't want him to be known as a Neon artist. I want to be known as an artist that works with Neon, but he's his own person. Same with all the other artists, not the other creatives I have in Neon as of right now. I don't want it to feel like it's some, you're signed to this and that. Like, we're just all just brothers that make music for real, for real. Even being like Big, or even being like Jay, just being real, you dig? Okay, this story's kind of funny. So, literally, I was always that kind of kid. I was always quiet. I'm more talkative now because I kind of have to. But I was very antisocial. But one thing I realized, I saw everybody becoming a rapper in like the mid-2000s. I'm just like, why can't I do that? And at first I wanted to be an R&B singer, but I couldn't sing. So I was like, all right, like I gotta, make ends meet. I gotta do something I can actually do. So it started with poetry. Then I'm like, yo, like if everybody can rap, why can't I rap? I was trash when I first started. Like, I remember in middle school, I was like, yo, I just made a Start from the Bottom remix for my Drake. Yada yada. And then like my friends were like, yo, like props to making a song, but like it's just not it. So like, at first I did it as an experiment. It was like, yo, like this is my only way I'm able to be vocal. Like I don't really know how to talk in rooms and stuff. I know how to talk through music. But then it's like, nah, like people would think I suck. I'm about to be the best. Like I'm gonna do whatever it takes to kind of prove everybody wrong. That whole, rags to riches, they didn't want me then, they want me now type of storyline. That was where my music came from. And eventually I started perfecting my craft. I started realizing, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. Ended up doing more R&B now, funny enough. People telling me I couldn't sing and do that stuff. Like now, learning how to mix myself, I learned how to sound good. So I'm not no Usher, but I make things work. She from the south, let me grab that throat, that's word of mouth. My girl don't ever see a drought. I don't even rap. The beat. I answer that so fast because like literally I used to write without the beat and I would hate my life for it. Cause like I'd write to no beat and then I'd hear the beat and I'm like, this is not how I wanted it to sound. So most of the time, like, I gotta hear the beat. I gotta get the emotion from the beat to really fully unpack how I'm feeling or like just be able to even flow. can't make a melody without that beat. I might have like beats in my head that's like half made. Like there's beats that I know I want to make, I just haven't made them yet. So I'll start writing to that melody idea I have in my mind or that sample I have in mind. But at the end of the day, I still need that kind of sound to be able to propel what I want to do.
I be shine. If he say he paying for that Uber, no he lying. Slide back to my crib, let's make a move.
Yeah, so Very Neon EP is out. I took this EP as a way of just showing people I'm versatile. I feel like a lot of times, you know, I'm not anywhere near where I want to be yet. I still got way more work, so much stuff I got to put in, but like, I started getting boxed in by a lot of people that heard a lot of my older music. Like, for example, a lot of people that follow me know me from my song Anita. I love that song Anita. But everybody's like, yo, make an Anita part 2. Make this, make that. Like, I appreciate all the love and stuff, but like, I'm not here to make what people are telling me to do. Like, I want to be able to make what I want, and you know, I hope that people can relate to it. I hope people can love it, but I'm not here to make part 2s of stuff. Like, I might make a part 2 of it, but I want to show people that I could do more than just that. So on the project, you know, you'll notice that a lot of this stuff, you know, it's some singing, but it's not a lot of singing. It's a lot of rapping. It's a lot of doing a lot of different beats that I've never been on before. It's just a lot of sounds that people are gonna be like, whoa, like, I didn't know he could do that. Like, wait, he's rapping on a slower beat. I never heard him do that. Or like, oh, he's rapping on some Jersey club. I've never heard him do that. Like, I wanted people to be like, all right, like, I'm not gonna box him in because I don't want to be popping and famous and then people only know me as like, oh, you're just the guy that made that Anita song, signed that old Pharrell song. Like, I love it, but I can't be known as one sound. And I've always been that way. Even before, you know, people start liking the music, I've never only been able to do one sound.
Hold on, what? I see W's never.
That's a hard question. It's weird. You talking about like doing the process of the creation, like the process, or like afterwards? The process of it? Okay. I think my favorite one to make was the Essence one, featuring Lil Goody. I made that the first track on the album for a reason, because like, I don't know what it was, but like, when I found that beat, because that's the thing, like a lot of the songs on the project, like a lot of the beats aren't produced by myself, because it's a lot of songs that, you know, people either sent to me, or like a lot of stuff like people just want me to hop on, and I just said, why not? So the Essence beat, when I got sent that, I was like, yeah, like it's a rap. Like, I heard that sample, and I was like, I had to. So it was just fun doing that process in the studio. Like, literally, I did it in front of Goody, and he was like, yo, like, let me hop on that. He hopped on it and gave a few quick bars, but like those bars were super catchy that I love from him. The fact that he was able to make a few bars kind of hit like a second chorus. And just hearing that in the studio and how effortless it was, like, we may have made the song in about like, I say like 15 minutes or so of just, you know, putting the beat into Pro Tools, getting everything right. The mixing was pretty effortless too, because like it was just fun doing it. Like, a lot of times with music, it takes a long time, but like that song was fun. That song was just fun to do from start to finish.
Is this clock?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, you know, I have a tendency, because like I haven't dropped the EP since 2020. I dropped 2 projects in 2020, and I kind of just been doing singles. I'm really taking this year to drop a lot, whether it's, you know, projects, singles, content in general. This is just the beginning. I see this EP as basically just, you know, me telling the world I'm versatile. So then now, from now on, when I drop something new, I drop something interesting, and not surprised. That's the real goal with this EP. So I'm not gonna really let go. I have a lot of songs in the tuck that I still wanna put out. This is just right now just to let people know, like, you know, I'm taking this real seriously. Like, this is really something I've been working on, grinding on. It's the reason why I took a hiatus for years, because I've been preparing for this moment.
Promise that it was the plan, girl, yeah. Promise that it was the plan, girl, yeah. Let me see you dance, girl, yeah. Baby, drop it slow, pick it up, throw that money, pick it up. Tell them if they broke, leave that function, they don't have enough. All my shorties thorough in the cut, never near luck. I know that she pressure, I don't want her, let she down for what?